All right, before we get any deeper into this, let's go ahead and start doing a little bit of cleanup. So I'm going to go to my events, and I'm going to go to this plus, and I'm going to choose an event group. And so what this does is group events. So let's go ahead and put one called player. And let's make another one called collisions. And I'll move my player up here. And right now it looks like the only player is this one. And then I'm going to move my conditions here. And this is just hanging out. Okay, so that looks good. Now let's go ahead and go back to our scene. And here is our guy, or whatever you called it. So what I want to do now is I'm going to open this guy up. And I'm going to select it all. Copy it. Cancel. And now I'm going to add a new animation. There it is, and I'm going to edit with Piskel. And I'm just going to paste Control V. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, get that blue, and I'm going to cover up this part. So basically all I'm doing is making my guy turn to the right. And then I'm going to go collision masks. And I want to share. Oh, I didn't give him a name. This one's going to be called Guy Right. All right, so I have Guy. This is my main guy. Or how about I put Guy front? There we go. That's better. Okay, Guy front, Guy right. Apply it. Okay, let's get serious now. So, I'm going to go to my scene, and I'm going to add some new exciting stuff. New event. I'm going to move it in here. So when my guy is moving, I'm going to hit OK. So all I have right now is my guy is moving, no action, right? Guy is moving, no action. And now I'm going to add a new event. And I'm going to drag this up here and in, so it's a sub event. So now I'm going to actually do something. Add a condition. When guy is on the floor, I'm going to set the animation by name, right? Because that's why I gave those the names. Guy, animation name, guy right. And I'm going to hit OK. Alright, so when guy is on the floor, the animation is going to be guy right. And then I'm going to add a new one. An event. Bring it in. Alright, guy is jumping. we're gonna set the animation to, oh no, not play the animation. Change the animation of the guy to guy front. Okay. And now let's test it out. Alright, so here's our guy. He's looking very sharp and nice. And then when I go, whoa. Alright, I've got a problem here. He's turning right, but he's falling through. And the reason for that is the masks. So let's go ahead and go back to the guy. Edit collision masks. And I'm going to need to share the same collision mask. Hit OK. Apply. Let's preview it now. And let's see if I'm still falling through. Let's hope not. Alright, it's working. Very nice. Okay, it's working, so we're good. Alright. Let's go ahead and create a sound for when the guy jumps, because why not? Add new event. We'll move this event over here. And when my guy is jumping, and then I'm going to add a new condition called trigger. So trigger once, that means it's only going to happen one time. So when the guy is jumping, it's going to trigger one time this action. And this action is going to be play a sound. And then just make a sound, whatever you want. Works for me. Call it sound. Save it. Hit OK. And there we go. So now it's going to play the sound once when it jumps. Cool. All right. Let's continue on. Add new event. And let's bring this one up. And what I want to do now is I want to have, when I have the guy not moving, he still faces forward, frontways, right? So the regular guy front. So to do that, we're going to go add condition. When guy is moving, but instead we're going to invert this condition. So we're going to say when he's not moving. So we're inverting the condition. Hit OK. So when the guy is not moving, so that means reverse. When the guy is not moving, we're going to add the action. And we're going to set the animation. Of the guy to guy front. Let's hit OK. Let's preview it. And we have our guy. He's going to the right, and then he goes back, right? So when he moves, he's good. All right, it's all working. Lovely. All right, onward and upward. Let's go ahead and add another event. I'm having trouble grabbing this because my screen recorder pause button is right there. So that's super weird. Man, how do I do that? Oh, here we go. I think that'll do it. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. So now, what I want to do is have the guy pointing to the right when he goes right and pointing left when he goes left. So to do this, it is extremely simple. We're going to add a condition. And I'm going to put in key pressed. So when the key is pressed, and then we're going to select the key that we want. And we want the right key. So when the right key is pressed, action, flip horizontally the guy. And on this one, we do not want him flipped, right? Because he's already pointing to the right. So we do not want him flipped, so we want no there. So this just means it's the same. But now we're going to do the exact same thing, but with the left. So let me go ahead and add a new. And then I'm moving that event up here next to my other right key is pressed. And I'm just going to copy this and then paste it. And then I'm just going to drag that over. So now I'm going to change that from right to left. So when left key is pressed, I'm going to copy this action, paste it, move it in there. And this time I'm going to activate the flipping right. So when I hit the left button, it's going to flip the guy facing right. So let's hit OK and preview it. And hopefully I'm not a liar. Hopefully. All right. Right, left. Nice. And when he jumps, he goes back. All right. That's all working nicely.